Hi guys, it's Tank Evans here again, and this is entry 4 of my prediction videos, and this video is about my early predictions for upcoming WWE events, pay-per-views. So, yeah, early predictions for Hell in a Cell, the card. The only program I see at the minute eligible and realistic, well, almost realistic enough for a Hell in a Cell match at Hell in a Cell is Punk versus Triple H. Now that I'm relying on Punk losing tonight because, like I said in my previous video, if Triple H loses tonight, then I think the program will die. Whereas if Punk loses, then he'll kick up a fuss and it should carry it on. I forgot to mention as well in my last prediction video, I do think that Nash will be involved tonight at Night of Champions. Um, which I think will give CM Punk more, ammunition to further the program. So that's the only one I think will be eligible for a Hell in a Cell match, and it will be really good because Triple H has obviously been in many Hell in a Cell matches, and I'm sure he can work with Punk quite easily. Um, Other than that, I don't see any rivalries big enough for a Hell in a Cell match. That includes both of the main event title pictures. Orton and Henry not big enough, and Cena and Del Rio definitely not big enough for Hell in a Cell. Um, However, now this is me reflecting back on what I said earlier when I said I'll come back to Orton and Henry. If Henry wasn't to win the title tonight in Night Champions, um, which I think is fairly plausible, I I see Big Show and Kane coming back. Now they were out for 3 months. The 3 months is pretty much up. Um, Now how would you guys like to see maybe Big Show and Kane in a handicap match against Mark Henry at Hell in a Cell? Not in a Hell in a Cell match, but just on the card. Um, Obviously it's way out there, but it's just an idea. It's an idea that's came into my mind. I think if Big Show and Kane come back, they can't just leave Mark Henry alone. I hate it when stuff like that happens. What happened last time? Was it Triple H come back this year? Totally forgot about the whole Sheamus thing in 2010, and it's really unrealistic. And long life fans like me really remember the stuff like that. So, and it's really bad. It just looks bad, it's sloppy. So yeah, I think that would be really great. I know it's out there, but we'll see. Um, Hell in a Cell. What else? Hell in a Cell. Um, I'm not sure actually. It depends on Kevin Nash, Again, for the Punk Triple H angle. But other than that, I really don't see anything else at the minute at all. But obviously it's early days. I mean, Night of Champions is only happening in 10 minutes. Okay, so moving on to what's after that, I think it's Vengeance this year. Vengeance, without a doubt, Big Show, Kane, and Henry will be on the card. Now, I don't know if we're going to spread it out to that long. I don't know what capacity this will be in, but it's going to be interesting to see. What else do I think? I think, I think Cena and Del Rio will probably still be going at it for the title, but not in big scale matches, like I said, not in a Hell in a Cell match. It's just unrealistic. Um, but I think they'll still be going at it in a way to lead into Survivor Series. Where I don't know if you guys have heard, but Cena's teaming up with The Rock at Survivor Series. Um, in a traditional 5-on-5 series match. Um, so as for Vengeance, um, see right now it's so difficult to try and predict because if Henry does the Kane and Big Show thing, then what's Orton left to do? There's no one really on SmackDown apart from Christian, unless they step up people like Sheamus again. But Sheamus is doing really well right now, on the face turn and stuff. And it's the same over on Raw, Well, actually, they've got more talent on Raw to be able to main event easier. But Vengeance is quite a hard one to predict too. Maybe moving on to Survivor Series. Obviously, at the minute, all we know is Rock's going to be there and he's teaming up with Cena in a 5-on-5 match. Um, I'd love to see maybe Rock, Cena. Like, this is way out there. But if Vince wants such a huge Survivor Series, I mean, how about maybe this isn't a prediction, it's really a wow, this would be cool. But maybe Rock, Cena, Brothers of Destruction, and Orton against, five of the top heels from both Raw and SmackDown. Because I don't see two 5-on-5s happening this year for some reason. I see one massive one with huge stars in it. So anyway, that's obviously way out there. But I'm looking forward to the Survivor Series this year because it's going to be huge and it's the 25th one and it's Madison Square Garden. It's going to be massive. Um, I've got no idea who will be champion, who will be in the title picture. I don't think it would have veered off so much from what's going on right now. I think Vince will be back in charge by then. I think the whole Punk um, Triple H angle would have died down and come to some sort of closure. But again, it's just guessing, and these aren't even official predictions. They're thoughts more than predictions. Um, Now moving on to the Royal Rumble. Now these are predictions. Okay, so we know we've got some potential returns, which is not necessarily at the Royal Rumble event. Let me just make that clear. Um, Potential returns in the next few months are what? Mick Foley, Batista, Chris Jericho. That's all I can think of at the Rey Mysterio as well, more than likely, but maybe not. Undertaker, Kane, and Big Show. Um, I'm just gonna jump straight in with my predictions for who I deserve and who I think would be such a good seller to win the Royal Rumble. Okay, my main one is Chris Jericho. I would love Chris Jericho to come back, surprise entrance, number 30, win the Royal Rumble. It would be absolutely amazing. And so that's my number one. I'd also love to see Punk win the Rumble. I predicted that a few years ago, actually. I think 2010 Royal Rumble, I predicted Punk. But obviously, that the Punk from a couple of years ago is nothing to now. So Chris Jericho, Punk, who else do I think? Maybe even Mark Henry. Mark Henry might be main eventing WrestleMania. So chances, if he veers off the title now, has a Big Show Kane thing, maybe up until Royal Rumble, and then wins the Rumble, that would be awesome. Awesome for Mark Henry. Main event WrestleMania, what's wrong with that? Um, but at the minute, yeah, that's it. So Chris Jericho's my number one. So anyone out there, let me know your thoughts on Hell in a Cell, Vengeance, Survivor Series, TLC even, and Royal Rumble. Let me know what you think about my predictions. Let me know your predictions. Post a video response. I'm really interested. Um, so yeah, until next time. Thank you.